So, hello everyone. I'm glad to see all of you at our first Rolling Scopes webinar. It's a brief overview of our Rolling Scopes school and what is the course is, what is the agenda of learning, and I will try to answer all of your probably questions during this session. So firstly, I will introduce Rolling Scopes. Then we will have a look our roadmap of our course. Then I will show your first week tasks, and then we will have a Q&A section. So let's talk about Rolling Scope. What is it? So firstly, Rolling Scopes is a developer community formed in 2013. The main goal of such community is to organize meetup or conferences where other developers can share their knowledge, their experience in working on their project, and suggest some useful technologies that could be potentially used by the rest of developers. Second, just let me add another students in our call. So at the same time, Rolling Scope School appeared as the free of charge community course conducted by developers from Rolling Scopes. This course intended to educate the front-end developers to have a demand knowledge to become the junior specialist. And before this one, I want to add that we don't have any contract with students and mentors. All of the course totally free. And the main thing, like, we don't provide any guarantee that the students will be hired after this course. And we have no special requirements for students wishing to join this course. You can enroll in this course. Like, there are no criteria for age, gender, or education, and registration will be opened 2 weeks. So if you have a friends, like, you can share this information with them. Okay. Yeah, a few words about our program. The program has 30 weeks duration, which is split into 3 stages. All program is calculated to self-education with strict deadlines for doing. It will be like 12 weeks post self-education. After that, after first stage, students will have a tech screening. After successful passing, you can get a mentor from multiple countries and work with them for 10 weeks. So working with mentor means that a mentor should review your pull requests and have a call with mentees 1 per week. So after 10 week with a mentor, you will pass courses interview and will be moved to the next stage, like third stage, to study JS framework. Nowadays, we decided to use Angular as JS framework. So let's move to the next. Yeah. What is the benefits for the students? Like, as I mentioned, course is totally free, and all materials and our publicity available on YouTube and GitHub. and we provide interesting and challenging tasks, and you should pass more than 20 hours a week to complete the weekly model. So it's, as I mentioned, yeah. Regarding technologies, like during the course, you will get familiar with HTML, CSS, and a basic JavaScript on first stages, and the core JavaScript, TypeScript, just on second stage, and as I mentioned, Angular on third stages. Yeah, here I wanted to add some explicit rules for you, just what you should attention. If you failed any two tasks, yeah, you will be expelled from the course, and like sharing your solution, like copy pasting from another courses, it will be the same. So that's you should be focused to not do like that. Yeah. So after the course, we have like a pay the forward principle, which means we expect that students who have already finished the course will come back as a mentor in future courses to provide their knowledge to the future student generation. And before we switch to Q&A section, I want to add one of point regarding our courses. So it's our roadmap of the course. As you can see, as I mentioned, we have 3 stages. Starting, it's the 3rd of October, and we'll finish in April. Like first week model, it has only one task, one test. All of links I will share in our Discord channel. If you don't hear, please join us, and you will get all of information in materials. So regarding first task, let me open. Oh, very slow internet. Okay. Yeah, nice. So here we have a like model description, what you should do during this week. It will be like introductory week that you should read documentation. This one, yeah, it's all about our Rolling Scopes app. What is cross-check? How have a look our schedule, and you should pass the REST app intro test. How do that? You should open Rolling Scopes School. Yeah. Here you will see auto tests. Should press. Oh my gosh. Yeah. And you should select REST app intro. Be careful. You have only 3 attempts to pass, and you should be more than 80%. Okay, no less than 80. Yeah, and here I want to add one of thing is about our score. All of the students will be like you will can see your score there. and you can open the tasks, like what you should do, like that. It's like you should authorize the app and then select, which I already mentioned. So, and one of point I wanted like just open first person. I totally recommend to fill all of your all information about yourself, like Discord ID, some emails or phone numbers. What for? Like if this person will pass 3 stages, and if we will have a opportunity to invite him some interviews, or maybe it will be on first stage, like doesn't matter. It means like we can connect with this person because he doesn't have any information. And one of point, like you can see this person joined only 1 courses. It's a good one because if I will see some of students who already joined to the same courses, I will expel this person. Why? Because these courses focused only people from Turkey and the people who have a work permission. So I've already answered the question in Discord channel. You can read all about that. So I guess it's yeah, it's all of what I want to say, and I guess we can move to the Q&A section, and I will try to answer for this. Yeah, please raise your hand. Yeah, I see one question like, sorry, but I'm not from Turkey. Can I pass course? Yeah, you can. But if we will have opportunity to invite a person in our company, like we will select only people from Turkey. Just you will pass and get certification after that, but for inviting, we will focus only like Turkish people. Any questions? Yeah.
Mohammed, can I add? I guess that this certificate is still valid in other countries where other companies which participate in these activities have offices. And these companies can select you as candidates if you have this certificate valid. I mean, if you are from different country, not Turkey, you can apply to job positions in your country if these companies participate and accept these certificates. Am I right, Mohammed?
Yeah. So we are going to run this course each 7 months. Yeah, I will share all of links which I showed in Discord channel. Regarding certification, like I don't know how it looks like. If you want to see, just I guess for the next Q&A session, I can prepare and show it for you.
But we can be sure that this certificate is in English, because this is international community and international courses.
We have 3 hands, please, from beginning. Fatih, if I pronounce name correctly.
Yes, it's correct, Mohammed. Thank you for your brief introduction. My question is this: are the live sessions will be on evenings like which is performing we are performing today, or we maybe can the participants follow these live sessions unsynchronized, or it should be is a must to be synchronized on the live session while it's performing.
So just you have some trouble with microphone, as I understand, like it's our sessions. So it's introduction webinar. So next Monday we will have a weekly Q&A session. Let me show. So on 10th of October at the same time at 7 p.m. we will have a Q&A session where I will answer for your question from first week task.
And you still can text message your questions, and these sessions will be recorded, and you will have access to the answers if the time is not convenient for you.
Yeah, next person, please. Go ahead.
Hi, I wanted to ask you mentioned that only people having work permit in Turkey can study in this course. So if I don't have work permit in Turkey but currently living in Turkey and have a touristic ikamet, can I study here?
Yeah, sure, you can. I mentioned like we, how to say, guarantee that someone will be like invited for interview, like to have a job. It means like if you have a opportunity to study, yeah, you're welcome.
But for the job
Offer.
for the job offer, we can't get it if we live in Turkey with touristic ikamet.
Yes, you're right. There are restrictions for touristic ikamet,
But
which
can
do
be
not
changed.
allow to work in Turkey. To get different, if you would like to work in Turkey, you have to get different kind of residency permit. These kind of restrictions are applied to, well, sorry, in brief, these courses are not affiliated with any company, but mentors who participate in these courses, who are part of Rolling Scopes community, work in different companies. And if they have some job positions opened in their company, they can invite their students after stage 3 to join their companies.
Okay, this is clear. And I had another question. You also mentioned that if somebody studying at another course, taking another course in rolling scopes, then this student will be expelled. So I started recently another course in English, which is recently started in 20 September. So if I will quit from the Z1 and will study here, is it okay?
Yeah, just I mean like you should select only one courses.
And how much time we have to decide about this?
You have 2 weeks, like no worries.
Okay, thank you. That's all.
You're welcome. Yeah, next person, go ahead. Is that you can ask the question.
Okay. So my question is, will all people who participated in the course get mentor in stage 2? And what kind of questions are there in the interview? Is it about the course or the code that we're writing in stage 1?
Sorry, I didn't quite understand you. Just can you write your question in the chat? Just maybe it's problem for my side, but I didn't understand anything.
Yeah, sure.
Thank you. Nothing else?
Hi, I'm Gulia, and my question is regarding to profile in RS School app about education part. Should I write my education in only in computer science field, or I am from non-technical field? My actual education is from non-technical field, and should I write my my education from non-technical field, or should I write only education in field IT field or computer science?
Doesn't matter. Just as I mentioned, has no require like education. You just yeah.
Okay, I have seen
You can
section education section. That's why. Okay.
Yeah, it means like you just I want to know like emergency contact.
Okay.
When yeah, you can add your email, phone number, and the current location. Like.
Okay, thank you.
Yes, and also if you doesn't mean that you have to enter only high education. You can mention also courses, trainings which you passed, even if they don't relate to computer science, because every domain is important, and if you have experience in some specific domain, it can be useful in future.
Okay, thank you.
And I want to add one point, like if you do task, please do it step by step. Like if you have only one task during this week, you should do it as well. Because as I mentioned, you should focus only our documentation regarding our Rolling Schools app and actions, what you should do. Yeah.
Perizat, could you please unmute because we see that you raise your hand?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, finally. Yeah. So my question is, am I understanding right that this course will take at least 20 hours a week to get the module task done? So am I understanding right that at least 20 hours a week we need to spend on the task?
Yes, based on our statistics, usually takes at least 20 hours a week. But if you have enough time and you're fast enough, you can complete them earlier.
It's like a minimal time which you should spend to finish like task during the week.
Is it possible to make the task like in forward if I have a time or something?
Yes, based on your agreements with mentor, if we are speaking about stage 2, and same for stage 1, if you finish your task earlier, you can submit them.
Understood, thanks.
Yeah, next person, please. Just I guess I have a trouble with my internet. Or
Aziz Huja, please.
yeah, your turn. But I want to mention, like, please rewrite your name in English, because this course is only in English, and if you will have a mentor, it will be useful for him.
Okay, yeah.
Isra, you're mute. You can ask your question. Or we can move to Ozan.
Yeah, hi, good evening. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Well, I wanted to ask if we have free time, can we rush next week's tasks in just first week or second week? I mean, can I complete fourth and fifth weeks in just 2 weeks?
I guess you should do it step by step. As I mentioned, firstly, you should spend more time for documentation, because it's so annoying to answer the same question each time regarding how to pass cross-check and how to pass test, etc. Yeah, and the second thing, like I honestly, like, don't rush, because like some of the task will be changed.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Because it's a first launch in Turkey, and we should adapt for new things. Like, that's why I should say, like, you do it step by step.
So we won't be only perseverance. there will be some in future. Okay, thank you.
Yeah, so I saw, Evgeny, you raised your hand, but I don't see you right now.
Hi, can you hear me?
Yeah.
I asked my question in the chat. So when I try to log in at app.rs.school using my GitHub account, it tells that I'm not a student or mentor in any active, missed any step in registration or something. Could you help me, please?
Yeah, you can write it in the Discord channel. We have a question to admin. Yeah, you can raise your problem there, and we will try to help you.
Okay, thanks. I'm gonna do it later.
Anyone else? Azizura, you raised your hand, but still on mute. Do you have a question? If not, please lower your hand.
Okay, let's switch to the questions from the chat then. Azizura, please write your question in the chat if you have issues with the mic.
So let me find the regarding questions for the interview. Like as I mentioned, to get a mentor, you should pass first stage. Can we focus only first stage and first week?
And regarding the interview with the mentor, usually mentors select their own list of questions. Every mentor has its own has their own list of questions they ask, but they are related to stage 1. So if you study hard and if you pass all tests, you won't face any issues with the mentor during interview. Okay, regarding studying different courses, we were talking about different runs of rolling scopes because there are other locations with the rolling scopes school. There is also international run. In this case, you have to select just one specific run to focus on. But if you are studying other courses not related to rolling scopes, you are free to continue studying there. You don't have to choose. Just pay attention how much time you have and that's it. And everyone who passes stage 1, this question from Anna Chulkova, will all people who take the course get a mentor? Everyone who passes the first stage will get a mentor after interview with them. And next is message from Taha Salih Jakir. Thanks for clarifying, because you're right, mentioning that everyone can attend course, but the course is planned for people who has a work permit in Turkey, because particularly this course is focused on people who have a work permit in Turkey, because in this case, mentors who are mostly from Turkey, but they can also be from other countries, but work in a company which has office in Turkey, will have opportunity to invite their students to their companies. So that's why we have these locations where we run these courses. Question about the PAM course we have already answered. Question from Eugene.
Regarding the tasks, I will send a link where you can find all of your tasks which you should do, or you can open app like Rolling Scopes app and see score panel, and you will have a look weekly tasks as I showed, and you can watch recording again and just do it.
Okay, then,
So
if we don't have any more questions, we can close this call. And if there are any more, if you have some more questions, you can contact us via Discord, and we will answer them. And so, good luck and have a nice day.
yeah, Maxim, one question, like are mentor able to give job offer for people with Turkish resident permit? Nowadays we can give information that someone can provide a like work permission, because we have mentors from another companies, and just Maxim already shared information which we used. So let me stop recording.